You're live.
We are live. Welcome to Weighing In Fights and Films. I am Brett the Threat with my cousin and co-host
Jenny Rose.
with our special guest
Adam Woods.
And this is our post-fight award show for UFC 213.
Yeah.
From Vegas.
From Las Vegas.
We're from my sweltering apartment.
Sweltering apartment from LA.
Yeah, we might as well have been in Vegas. Bullshit.
Our camera overheated once.
Twice.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
So this is, we're going to hand out our post-fight awards now, and let's lead off the night with worst tat. Let's start with that.
Worst tattoo, I believe, is Jim Miller.
Yeah, again.
He had the hamburger helper glove tattooed on his pectoral.
This is a double vote for you, because he got worst tattoo last time he fought from you.
Yeah, I think it was for a different tattoo.
For the jack-o'-lantern tattoo.
Yeah. But was it a bear claw? What is it? It's a cartoon bear claw or something? What is it? It looks like the hamburger helper glove to me. That's my worst tattoo. You guys?
I had Pettis as my worst tattoo because of the portraits. I'm not a fan of portrait tattoos. I mean, first of all, yeah, they rarely come out looking that great. And then also, when you flex certain ways, the portrait does funny things.
It made that baby look evil.
The evil baby, yeah, it had like this tag that when the camera zoomed in, you could see, I think it said its birthday. I think that's what it was saying. But when the camera zoomed out, it looked like the baby was holding the pitchfork and it was in hell. That's why portraits aren't a good idea, because from distances and when the body moves, they start to do weird marionette things. So.
But I know who your worst is, but let's hear it.
Okay, it's the razor blades. There are so many things that were distracting about Mr. Blades. For me in this fight that took me completely out of the context of the fight, as you can see in the previous video. Yes. But I do concur that yeah, he had this weird tattoo of a tribal on one hand, and then like an Africa shape of the continent with like a red and green.
And that was bad too, because it looked like Illinois.
It did. It did.
Illinois, that was just color.
Absolutely.
African
Why
color.
didn't you nominate that guy? But anyway. Yeah, so it just kind of took me out of it.
Okay.
All right, let's go on to our what the fuck moment.
What the fuck award of the night?
Let's start with the one that actually pertains to the card.
Yeah, I'll give it to Blades.
Yes.
Because he was just so what the fuck boring, man.
Yeah.
Just went in for the takedown, just couldn't get it. He did it for all 3 rounds.
They pressed against the cage a lot in that one, right?
13 minutes of pressing his opponent against the cage and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just,
But we do have a what the fuck moment on us, because the heat in LA did overheat my phone, and we almost didn't have the Blades fight up. It did eventually get posted, I just saw, but...
Yeah, but we thought it deleted it because the phone went dead.
Yeah, the phone was like, temporary, temperature, and we're going by now. See ya. We're tapping out. So my phone tapped out.
Yeah.
But that's the what the fuck on that one. Now, let's go on to submission of the night.
Submission of that, I would give it to the boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Ezekiel bread?
The Ezekiel bread.
Yeah, tapping out Travis.
What's his name?
Olenek?
Olenek. Tapped out Travis Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. That was one that...
He didn't even... It was a rear naked choke,
They kind of rocked each other in the fight, and then and then he did a rear naked choke technically, but it was kind of like a neck crank and...
He only had half his back, and it was
pushing on the vitals, so it was kind of probably a combo choke.
It just shows the skill of this guy, that no matter where he gets you in the choke, he's got you.
Yeah.
So don't go to the ground with the boa constrictor.
Olenek. Yeah.
All right, next.
TKO of the night.
TKO, I give that to Laprise, Chad Laprise, because he got him with a straight right to the liver, and then his opponent just went curled up and just ran
almost
to the back of the cage, and then it was
he
finished it with ground. But man, I've never seen a punch to the liver take somebody out before, so that definitely gets my award.
How about you?
I'm going with that one. And I came in right as that was
happening, as you were walking, I'm like,
hey, that works. I like it. Yeah. We'll do that TKO.
Okay. Now, on to fight of the night.
I've got 2, but let's
see here.
We have some nominees for this, because this was I thought this was a good
pretty good
The
card.
Pettis-Miller fight was a really good fight.
And there was some fun stuff thrown there.
There was this shower of blood from Miller all over fucking Pettis.
Yeah.
You had a fight club scene, you had the damn moves, scenes you got.
Yeah.
It was
shit.
cinematic.
Yeah. I mean, Miller trying to pull off the fucking fancy Showtime shit that
Yeah.
Pettis usually
landing
does.
it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
landing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one would argue that was a little bit too late, too deep in the latter rounds, but I mean, it was still cool to see.
Yeah.
I would say.
A lot of shit happened in that fight.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But the Romero-Whitaker fight went 5 rounds, and you didn't know who
That-
won at the end.
yeah,
I know, you were
that
kind of like,
crazy.
any moment now, these guys could land that one punch.
Punch, right?
It was more of an intense fight.
Yeah.
It was like,
It had the drama.
Yeah.
It had the drama.
that's a tough one. Who do you guys give it to?
I want to say Pettis Miller?
Pettis Miller?
Pettis Miller. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Pettis Miller because Romero was gassing out at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a close one though. It goes to decision.
Well,
it goes to, yeah.
Let me go hypothetical on it, and I was like, if you would have got a fresh Romero in the 3rd round, if his cardio was a little bit better, or if he was as fresh, I would have said that could have been
the fight of the night.
fight of the night
Yeah.
for sure.
If he had maintained it for at least one more round, but
Yeah.
I mean, you had these guys.
You want it to be a
Pettis and-
closer decision, is what you're saying.
No, I think Romero would have ended it if he was as fresh. I would say
It
in
was
the
a
second.
nail biter because
Yeah.
either one of them could have landed those big shots, but they were super gassed by the end. They were swinging,
Yeah.
missing. They were hitting and missing and clashing into each other.
Right.
There was
Yeah, and a
This
lot
is
of
a tough one because the Pettis Miller fight was like exciting and it was crazy
yeah,
with like
flashy.
the blood and
Well, then the
the
flashy
spinning
stuff
shit.
happened in the last round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, they only went 3 rounds, not 5 though.
Right,
So.
but that's the thing. The Romero
Yeah.
fight went 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
And
Nobody
it was an
anticipated
intense
that.
fight. It was a different kind of fight because you're on the edge of your chair the whole fight.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
were
like,
waiting for that punch. You were just
you
waiting
know,
for that one.
I'm gonna give it to both of them.
Yeah.
You do my one wrong.
We
I
can.
give it to both of them.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah,
I can do what I want. It's my fucking show.
Yeah. So, and then not only do we have these awards, but we got some shout outs to make tonight. There was some good things that
Yay.
happened.
Yeah.
We got
In
a
the
shout
local
out to
MMA
Tyrion. Yeah, well, Tyrion Ware, yep, made his UFC debut in the Fight Pass prelims. He did not win, but it did go all the way, and it had to go to decision. So,
Right.
and I mean, he was fighting up a weight class from where he normally does.
1
He
week's
took it
notice.
on 1 week's notice, and this dude was a
This
muscle
dude
bound
was
dude. This
obviously cutting from like 170.
Out of
Right,
response,
right.
yeah.
So this was he was facing a little mini Hulk there, and he held out for the whole round. So I gave it to him.
And I liked his right cross.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him fight in his own weight division.
Yeah.
Right. And
And with a proper camp to it, like
Yes.
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing your opponent.
With time to do your homework, you know. I mean, I'm certain they did their homework, but it's still only a week's notice.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously we had in the corner a Wing in Fights and Films alum,
Yeah,
Ian Harris.
Ian Harris, yeah, was in
Absolutely.
his corner.
We
Right.
interviewed Ian Harris, and he was in the corner tonight. Yeah,
Right.
It was
Yeah.
pretty
Absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
So shout out to Ian, shout out to Tyrion, Adam Lerner of A4 Boxing and Fitness. Good shit, guys. Come on, keep it up.
Well
Yeah.
done, sir. Well
Yeah,
done.
Absolutely.
Tip of the hat to you, sir.
Yes. And we do have another little shout out to make in local MMA news.
Yes.
Another Weighing in Fights and Films interview and guest that has
Alum,
been on
yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Tyler Bailey fought tonight and he won.
Yes,
By
absolutely.
decision.
And MMA Events Inc. right here in Pasadena, California. Oops,
Mm-hmm.
I just disclosed where the undisclosed location was. But anyway,
Ah.
yeah, he fought for MMA Events Inc. This is the second bout for him. He took a win the first time and the second tonight. So, congrats, Ty.
Doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
See, it's good luck to be on this show.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, this is our post-fight awards show for UFC 213 from Vegas.
Wait, I'm going to deject just a bit. Somebody here has a fight. You, right? Next
Yeah, you,
weekend?
yeah.
Yeah, I got in a fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably with my wife.
Oh.
Or your two twin girls.
Or my children kicking me in the head
Yeah,
again.
absolutely. But the incomparable Jenny Rose is fighting for Celtic Gladiator in the Florentine Gardens in El Monte, July 14th. July 14th. Be there. Yeah, this is Celtic Gladiator's U.S. debut, one of the preeminent UK promotions. You want to see this when UK comes here to LA.
And I think they're live streaming it as well, aren't they?
It's not a stream. It's actually going to be broadcast in over 40 different countries on Fightbox HD. So pretty big deal.
Nice.
Yeah, and
No
Jenny
pressure.
Rose. No, not at all. Not at all. But I mean, she did have her last fight at Chris Cyborg's promotion.
Cyborg
yeah.
was ringside, yeah.
Yeah,
remember that,
so-
yep.
So there's
So
that.
Angela Hill was there too, I remember.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, she was. She had the huge hair then.
Overkill.
But that's great.
I'm so blasé about this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
we're fighting. Or you can take it.
Okay.
I show up.
Well, as an addendum to Miss Jenny Rose here, you can purchase tickets at www.celticgladiator.com. So from what I hear, are still available. And username Jen Penfield to give her credit for the fight. So I'm just saying.
We should have hired you for the end of every video.
I'm horrible at promoting myself. I'm so much better at promoting other people, and I'm just like, nah, what? I'm not, what? No, look over there. Look.
Yeah.
So support her MMA fight career. We also have a link below so you can support her financially to buy her t-shirt and other merchandise.
And we also have a link below for this YouTube channel to support us here because it is expensive, these pay-per-views, and we do intend to cover the McGregor-Mayweather fight.
Yes, of course we
Yes.
will. Of course.
I think
It'll be the biggest fight of the year.
we need to start like a Patreon for that one or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a spectacle, but
We all know McGregor's going to lose.
I can't
That's
not
okay.
look, though. It's like, I can't, like, it's like one of those things where
It's
like
a car crash. It's a car crash.
Like, I don't want to support this, but I can't not watch at the same
Well,
time.
but you just hope he lands
I
that
know.
left.
Okay.
You
You're
just
hoping
hope
for the
Mayweather
underdog.
I'm going to throw
knocked
out a scenario that hasn't been talked about in the media because there are a big emphasis on the rules on this one. No kicks, no this, what
No
have you.
spins, yeah.
Well,
Right,
yeah, because
absolutely.
if any of those rules came into
Right.
place, it changes it.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
more than a little, because
Yeah.
this is not so much, and Rogan said it on the last podcast with Josh Barnett, it's not about who is the better fighter, it's about who's the better boxer. Obviously, most people would argue that it's Mayweather, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Head and
this-
shoulders above the
This,
rest.
he's going into Mayweather's home.
Right, but here's the thing. So there was a little scenario in WrestleMania 2 with Roddy Piper versus Mr. T. They did a boxing match, and they went over the rules, and the first chance that Piper got, he body slammed Mr. T, and it sent everybody crazy. So those kicks that are supposedly illegal, I guarantee you that McGregor may throw it, because as showy as boxing is, you guys scoff now, but I'm going to say it here first. He's going to land one of those kicks. People are going to throw babies in the air. It's going to be pandemonium. And what happens? A return match. And McGregor has said after this he wants to fight Khabib in Russia. So this is going to be the biggest house that UFC will draw. That's what this is all for. And guess what? Mayweather gets that win, that elusive 40th win of his career.
Yeah.
There
I
it
don't
is.
know.
That's a perfect scenario.
I think Irish Pride's going to keep this standing.
I don't think
He's
so.
going to want to try to
He's gonna
box
wanna
him. He's
I
going to try to want to
don't
land
think
that big left.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think he's
all
going to
fine.
land. He's not going to attempt any spinning shit. He's not going to attempt any kick because
He's
it's in
gonna-
the contract, and it's going to be a money issue.
Yeah.
If he does that, he's going to lose money.
And he's
Yeah.
going to make
I don't
it
know
back
how
his
much
next-
because they don't release
And
it, but it
Irish
could be
people
it all. It could be everything
He likes
because they are
green.
fucking hardcore.
Hey, oh no, that's Scottish. I was like, Piper's Irish, but no, he's killed Scottish.
So-
My bad.
Yeah, I don't think McGregor's going to give up any money.
No, well that, and I think
He wants to win a boxing
he wants
match.
the win, and he wants to win. He wants to beat Mayweather at his game. I think that's the ego part of it. Is
Yeah.
that he wants to beat him in boxing.
I hope he does, but
I'm
Win, lose, or draw. That's
but-
bigger than any of the UFC paydays that he's gotten to date.
Yeah.
So
And why would he fight Khabib after he makes $150 million?
and
I
he
think he's going to
wins-
go off and make movies. I think this will be his last fight.
Well, in either way, he wins. If he loses this fight, he loses in boxing to a boxer. If he wins, he beats a boxer in boxing. It's a win-win.
yes,
And he
but
makes money either
okay,
way.
but the thing about it is, most people are not. That's not going to, I guess, captivate the masses with like Irie one way or another, because it doesn't really do anything for boxing, which has already been on a downtrend.
Dude, this
because of
fight's
the-
not going to do anything for anything right now. This is a spectacle.
All,
It's a
if it's a spectacle, again,
Yeah.
the reason why there's an emphasis on the rules, and I said it here first, is because McGregor's going to kick.
No, he's not. It's a money thing. He
Yeah.
won't do it. And then he this is what I predict. I predict he's gonna quit fighting and make movies because they already offered him the starring role in the new Predator remake, and he turned it down to train for the Mayweather fight. So he's gonna go off and make movies, and if he does come back to fighting, it's to finish off the trilogy with Nate Diaz, and that'll be in like 2 or 3 more years. If he does, after he makes $200 million. Why would he? Why would he get kicked in the head?
And Rousey was the
For like $3 million. What do you make $3 million less
Guest
than
as the lead in Roadhouse, and that happened.
Well, no, then she
McGregor's
lost
a
it.
much better.
I think McGregor
Or
can act
different
better
color.
than. I'm going to go on a limb here and say that McGregor can act better than Rousey because Rousey was lousy. with acting. Extremely. Like, I mean, like, cringe.
But McGregor could lose his next 3 fights and he'd still be a movie star. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
got the personality,
He's
got the
buckets
bravado.
of charisma.
Yeah. What, you know, a lot of people would ask, well, how come you can tolerate the shit talking of McGregor but not the shit talking with Rousey? And it's like, because with Rousey it's forced, with McGregor, this dude's been doing it since the womb.
Yeah.
this is just.
He was a twin, but he shit talked the guy out of it.
Yeah.
He head kicked his twin.
Yeah. So, I mean, this
That's
guy,
right.
I have no doubt that in an action role, especially where, you know, he would do well.
In a
acting.
Matrix type role where he doesn't have to speak much, you know, like 5 lines and it just...
Well, no, where his role is to deliver the sarcasm or something like that. Like,
Yeah, he can do
who
it.
the fuck is this guy? You know,
Yeah.
like, that would be his role. Yeah,
Yeah.
he can do that.
He could do the...
I mean,
Get to the fucking chopper.
yeah.
He could say that.
I mean, hell, Dave Bautista of WWE fame was a Bond villain, and he spoke all of one word before he died.
Well,
so there's that.
Bautista's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, now,
Yeah,
but
and he's funny.
the Spectre was before.
Well, anyway, we're totally off topic.
Yeah,
Now, that was
we
our
are.
Weighing In Fights and Films post-fight award show for
Plus-
TWC
Extra
213.
plus bonus.
Yeah,
Plus bonus
We
talk.
got some McGregor shit there.
So there you go.
It's gonna be it. Just accept it.
Yeah, man.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, my check.